Can you believe it's already been half a year since Forza Horizon 5 launched? While I have many issues with how the game has handled basically everything post-launch, I can't help but wonder what's going on with the expansions for Horizon 5. For the past few Horizons, we would have already had our first big expansion for the games, both Blizzard Mountain and Fortune Island for Horizons 3 and 4 respectively, having released within the first 3 or 4 months of launch. And here we are getting close at twice that amount of time with no news in sight. I think it's safe to say that the Forza community is tired of this game already, with comments on Instagram and Twitter posts showcasing frustration with recycling content, a genuine lack of innovation, and a massive step down from Horizon 4 in terms of adding in new features and content from the game. This is a really big topic and one that I'll personally be covering in a separate video soon, but today I wanted to focus on the promised Horizon 5 expansions, what they could be, and when I could see them being revealed and released. Now, for those of you who are unaware, Microsoft and Bethesda will be hosting a large games showcase on the 12th of June. This is where I can guarantee that we will see either an expansion for Horizon 5 being revealed or a full Forza Motorsport 8 reveal. If it is an expansion revealed there, I can imagine a release date within a week or two of reveal would be likely. The only official information we have regarding expansion 1 was during a Let's Go about a month or two ago when Mike Brown stated, quote, "The team is hard at work on monthly updates and some new stuff as well, which we will be talking about soon." Considering the state of Horizon 5, it's a bit difficult to believe that hard at work part, but you know, more news soon is at least something. Now, with what the expansion could be, keep in mind this is all rumor and speculation and nothing I'm about to say is confirmed, but it's been hinted at numerous times that there seems to be some sort of a connection between dinosaurs and Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and Horizon 5. Starting with Let's Go streams, dinosaur-specific challenges were not only just mentioned, but specifically pointed out in a little bit of a playful way by both Mike Brown and other guests on stream. There's been a few other minor things such as dinosaur props and a few curious Instagram posts, but if this is all true, I'm very skeptical on how this could work out. What exactly could a Jurassic World themed expansion for Horizon 5 look like? Maybe a new map focused on off-roading with a few dinosaur inhabited areas on the map? It's a very curious idea and I'm not necessarily sure if I would personally enjoy it, but I would have to actually get my hands on it first and try it before making a final judgment. Now, something that adds into this equation in a little bit of a funny way is what's been happening with Horizon 1 as of late. Some of you may already know that for about half a day, Horizon 1 was relisted for sale onto the Microsoft Store. Now, of course, this could have been chalked down to something like a simple mistake until something was noticed. When you launch Horizon 1, it would say copyright 2022. Well, that's new, isn't it? This would mean that Microsoft would have to have renewed licenses for cars, music, etc. Now, I'm not the most intelligent guy on the planet, but I'm guessing this wouldn't just be for no reason. Forza Horizon 1's 10-year anniversary is later this year, which, combining with this licensing news, leads me to a few possible theories. The first and most conservative of which would be a relaunching of Horizon 1 for sale on the Xbox Store, with versions for the Xbox One and Series consoles respectively, which is probably the most realistic theory. But it might not just be that. A remaster or remake is something that I saw floating around in discussions. I'm very skeptical on this bit because A, who would be developing it? One team has to develop reskinned Horizon 4 content. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to say FH5 series updates. And one team is supposed to be working on expansion 1. Of course, without an inside look at Playground Games, we can't exactly predict that that's what's happening. But if a massive project like a Horizon 1 remake was happening, I would imagine it would take quite a lot of development team members and resources to make that happen. A light remaster, however, is, I guess, possible. It could coincide with the relaunching of Horizon 1 for sale, like I was mentioning earlier, with FPS boosts and texture updates for the newer consoles, which is still a very, very small possibility. Another slightly more conceivable theory would be some sort of a tie-in with Horizon 5, maybe releasing a throwback car pack with all sorts of legendary vehicles from Horizon 1. It's too early to say what all of this could mean, but if we get any sort of news on the subject, I will be right on it to cover it all. Before I end this, I want to give you all a really quick channel update for those of you who watched to the end. As of the past while, I have been working on one very large project, which will be my longest review to date, on a very interesting yet different game, as well as a successor to a certain video which a lot of you found me from, alongside a few smaller videos like this one, which will be uploaded in between the large reviews. I know this year in particular has been a little slower in terms of my upload schedule, but I'm glad to say I am ready to start uploading much more frequently, so thank you all for continuing to stick with me. Now with all of that out of the way, please let me know your thoughts on what you think could be happening with Horizon 5's expansions, as well as what's happening with Horizon 1. And have a fantastic rest of your day.